Okay, we've got the waste toner bottle, which is that big box just sitting there. So hopefully when this machine's waste toner fills up, I'll be able to have a box to change it into. So I'm wondering what I'm doing next on this job. Oh good, that's up. It's not like these toner bars that give a false reading when you're running low and it, or whatever. You guys have probably seen it, but it's okay. Let's see how we go. Silly user interface. Going at 400. I wonder what background colour we're going to give this. We're going for brown. I had to go to West Ryde and pick up the toner bottle, so it's taken a couple of hours or a few hours to get to and from, and had to wait to get it out of the warehouse. So it's all done now. Okay, what have we got we're gonna have a bit of fun with? It is Merry Christmas. Okay, it's another Christmas themed object. It's got glitter on it, which is nice. So we're just going to, actually I think we're going to make it, we're not going to make it 400, we're going to make it a bit less. So we're going to make it maybe 300 that way, and we're going 300. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, let's see how this looks. It's getting a bit dark. It's just after, well, I don't know if that clock is right. It was just before, whatever, sorry. I'm talking through my ass, so to speak. Anyway, that looks interesting. Wondering if we're going to use that, or if we're going to try another one. I think we're going to try another one, try and get Santa's face in the picture, but it still looks good. Let's see how that looks. So that's our first one so far. That looks quite nice colour-wise and shape-wise to a certain degree. Anyway, at least we've got Santa's little face in the design. It's hard to know which one I like better. I think I like this one better. We just have to do some work on it. So we're just going to take our Christmas card and consign it to the recycle. Most people don't keep their cards anyway. I used to keep all the time my stuff. So sometimes you got to, it's just a bit, now I can just hear this machine's doing something. So now we're just lining that up like so, and we're just going to stretch it on the horizontal. So we're just going to go here. We're just going to go, I think we want that for the horizontal, and for the vertical we don't want a big enlargement, so we want 104 for the vertical. And we're just going to change things around for this. So we're just going to do a big gear change. We're just going to leave, I don't know what we're going to do with this background removal. We're just going to leave it on standard and maybe put that on standard. Okay, take off the brown, we don't need it anymore. And we're just going to work some of these features. Maybe the hue could go considerably cool. The brightness, we don't want to overdo that. Maybe the red. We're just going to leave it there as well. Keep it in moderation. Well, if moderation works. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So hopefully that brown will look a bit more red on our copy. So let's see how we go. So let's just see if we've made it right size. Yeah, that's quite interesting. I don't know if I like the colour. The brown has gone more of a brown and the red has gone red. The green looks nice. Wondering if we're going to do any more gear changes. We're just going to try and make up our minds. We're just going to run with it, I think. It's really hot doing these demos on a day like today. This hot weather, this summertime in Sydney. So it's not the nicest day to be at home in this stinking heat. Wish I could afford air conditioning. I have a fan, but I'm not running it at the moment. It makes a lot of noise, so it doesn't go down too well with my videos. And I have it in a certain place anyway that I use it. So let's see. I wonder how long this waist toner box is going to last. I'm getting a sweat dripping down on my camera hand or my camera arm. It's really sweaty. It's really unpleasant. That's what happens when electricity companies become too greedy. They make it impossible for people like myself who've got less money to buy things like aircon, and I really wish I had solar. I wish I could afford solar, but I don't live in my own accommodation, so I can't really take this housing department unit and change it, and it would be a problem if I left anyway, leaving it behind. So I'm going to get married to Luigi hopefully soon, but that looks interesting. I think now we can call this one quits.